Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome back to the channel. You'll be hearing my husband doing the dishes. So, the reason why I'm recording this video is because I finally got the set of 30 acrylic markers that I bought that I had to return because two of the caps were so brittle. But look at this. It comes with the plastic. Look at the plastic. But then yet, look at the packaging. Look, I could fit my finger in there. So I don't know what's up with people nowadays. So let me open this and let me show you my... I wish I could close the door. Hold on, let me see. Because I don't want the bebe. She's going to be like, let me in. Let me close the door. There's the dishes. My hubby, when he does the dishes. Bella, you going to come inside, mommy? Babe? You going to stay outside? Bye. Come in. Vente. Vente con mommy. Ven. Good girl. So, as I was saying, these acrylic, I don't know if you can hear me, but these acrylic markers, the two caps were extremely brittle. And so, let me just lay this right here because my baby girl, I feed her 3 times a day. There you go. That's her last meal of the day. All right. And talking about baby girl, my daughter's picking her up. And I think she's going to take her back with her. Yeah, so I won't have Bella anymore, which breaks my heart because I was getting so used to her. But life goes on, right? I'm not gonna do all about that. So let me show you. I have been working on the hoo ones. Awesome markers. I recommend those. And then remember I showed you that I have Betem. These are also fabuloso. Really nice. The dual tip. I'm sorry, I've been coughing a little bit lately. The dotted one and the fine tip. Okay, I'm sorry, fine tip and the dotted one, the one that makes the dots. Okay, then these are Artist Loft. These are from Michael's. Same thing, dotted. But their colors are not as opaque as the other ones. Let's put it that way. But then recently I started working in with my colors of the Pit Pen. Faber-Castell. I love these. Okay, and I have those also for years, but now I'm gonna see if they have pastel colors. Yes, so that's what I've been working on today. But let me show you these. I have a mess, and I am inviting you in my crafty corner as truly is. Right now, it's not that it's messy, it's just that everything is out. I wanted to show you, and when you have to show people and you start taking things out and your table is only 2.5 by 2.5, then you don't have space to put the stuff away. So okay, I'm gonna put this over there. So I was painting, coloring my doodles that I did, and I was waiting upon this to show up. Look how pretty the colors are. Look at that. They're different tones of color that they have. Let me get this one. It's 30. I think I can do it on that one. I like to have swatches because I go based on the swatch and the paper. I don't go based on what I see. So these are my Mei Liang or Mei Lang, whatever whatever you want to call them. This is my other Mei Lang watercolor palette. Now Beady Penny, I was on her live today, and it's true. If you love something, you get more than one. So for example, she was saying if she has watercolor or whoever, like me for example, I'd say me, that's me. If you like watercolor, you get more than one palette. I have Rosa, I have this one, and then the one that I'm always using, but I decided to go for this one today. And let me just go and show you. See? So I did this one while I was watching Beth from Happy Place Crafting. So let me get all these colors out. Hopefully they are good. I don't know if those that they sent me must have been in the warehouse forever, and the sun must have made the caps brittle. Well, these look so far even different from the first packet that I got. Huh. Look at that. Look, all this yumminess. 30. So let's get started. Let me place some somewhere here and then just set it aside. Hopefully this is enough for the 30 samples. And I don't see, it says everything is possible. That's the only thing. It doesn't have like a name, but yeah, there's 30 of them there. Oh my goodness. See, and that's what I like, that the cap, the other ones, the cap was coming out like nothing. There you go. More colors to play with. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, this is quite good. So I didn't have a problem returning them. I had to explain what had happened, and it took 4 more days. See, this is a different green. This is like a mint green. Limon. That's supposed to be the dot, but doesn't really matter. So far so good. So that was a sealed package. The other one was not sealed when it got here. And these are juicy. You don't have to shake them. Bella ate. Now she's happy. Am I sad that Bella is leaving me? Well, I cried a little, to be honest. My son said, "What's wrong, mommy?" I said, "Bella is leaving." Oh, good, because he's like that. That's his expression form. I have no clue, but yeah, they're working on that. yeah, because we shouldn't be having 3 dogs. And oh, I'm like, you don't even take care of it. What you complaining about, boy? He's not complaining. He just likes to tease me in that form. And boy, do I have to have patience. Oh, that's a pretty pink. And yeah, I was crying because, I mean, she's always, everywhere I go, she's there. She just lays on the floor. So, so these caps are very strong. The other ones would just come off like nothing, like butter. These are good because it takes, you know, a little bit of strength, just a little bit, not a lot. You hear that click? The other one didn't even click. So yeah, it must have been a defective. And my train of thought is that if it was in the warehouse for the longest time under the heat, you know. So far so good. I love the colors. They're juicy, bien juicy. Very juicy. More juicy. There you go. Hear that click. Yeah, that's one thing with the acrylic paints, including the Ohuhu. They're strong, tight lids. And I like it like that because of the fact that it will preserve the paint and it won't dry. You hear that click? It's a pretty blue. I know when it's time for spring to come because the wasp shows up, the fly shows up, and it drags the bees away. It irritates me because I want my gandules, which is green pigeon peas. We got trees of those here in my backyard. There'll be like 20 of them or more. And we eat them like you guys eat the rice and you make like the stew beans like that. That's how we make the arroz, separate or together, which is the traditional arroz con gandules. You know? But talking about that, I am contemplating of going on keto. Lord have mercy. I watched this documentary yesterday. Well, it was a podcast of this doctor talking about Ozempic being bad for you, and my doctor didn't want to give me Ozempic. She said, I don't trust that. And you know what? She was right. It has so many bad side effects. People become addicted. The worst case was that I was watching, that the young man that was interviewing this doctor showed him. The girl used it to keep herself slim, and she was already skinny. I don't know why she did it, but I guess she was afraid of gaining weight or something. And the worst side effects is that it wastes your bones. So basically your bones become brittle, just like the caps of these markers. And I heard that, and my husband, when he came from picking up my daughter at the school where she works at, I told him, I said, baby, you remember that the doctor didn't want to give me Ozempic because she said she doesn't trust that medicine and it has to be in the market, and they need to find out what are all the side effects. Well, one of them is that your bones become brittle. So the girl is like 22 years old, and she has 3 different types of osteoporosis. Okay? And on top of that, arthritis. And she was a healthy person. So the doctor said if you are diabetic and you have control over what you eat, what you don't eat, and then the medication is good for you because you'll use it for, oh my, look at that. That's a nice gold. It's got a tiny shimmer to it. Really nice. Muy bonito, muy bonito. Yeah. So I thank God that I did not get that medication. Because this is, I'll be honest, this is the heaviest I've ever been. And I was not even this heavy, even with my kids. And that bothers people, my self-esteem at least, because my husband says I look like a doll for him, and my daughter says I'm beautiful. Okay, good. But how I feel about the whole thing is, yeah, not too happy about it. So going keto, I did it one time and I lost like 20 pounds. Then I stopped. So now I want to do it, but I want to do it when I think I'm going to be ready mentally. So I'm not going to start it yet, because I need to prepare mentally for this, because I just don't want to start and quit. Because my goal is not only to lose weight, but to lower my A1C. Because I don't eat rice. I stopped eating bread. And my sugars are still out of whack. Guys, I feel that this new marker packet did justice for the one that was damaged. Look at those colors. Look at that. And these are completely different colors from the ones I have. So I was contemplating in getting me one of those drawers that are wooden and they're flat, so I can put, like, for example, all these in one drawer, and then all my ohuhu on the next one, and then so on and so forth. Like each company, I guess, each set of markers, it would have 6, and it was on sale. So, and that way I can just go like this, pull the color out, and if I don't like the blue, go to the next one and to put it right here. But I don't know, my friends. I don't know what to do. So yes, this is what I got today. Today is Friday, and this is the one I did. Let me get the rest of them so you can see them. That's the one I did. I haven't painted this one yet. This is the other one I did, but he's not done. He's not finished. Un sapito. Maybe el coqui. I'm not even sure. But it's a little froggy in some water. Let me see. As I was putting the stuff here. Oh no, hold on. I'm just gonna grab it real quick. This is on the side of the, right here. Hey, my Belita. I'm gonna miss you, mommy. I thought she was, tearing things apart, and she was just in the back of my chair taking a little snooze. She likes to be with me, and if I close the door, she'll bark like, open the damn door. Okay, let me show you what I did. I think these are the ones that I did. These are the ones I had. See that? These are the ones I did. that was that first sheet of clouds. So yeah, so for example, look at that sapito, but if you put a little cloud up there, you know, or this tiny one up there, you're making, I made a scene already, no? Isn't that cute? I'll show you the other ones here. My whimsy clouds. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. How cute it is. So it's allowing me to be creative, to use my imagination. See that? And I like the effect that the watercolor gives it, you know? See how pretty that is? I don't know. I want you to appreciate that. Look at that. That is beautiful. To me, that is, you know, the tones, you know? So these are my clouds. Some are intricate, little cute designs on them, and the other ones are simple. I love the simple ones more, so I'm going to continue doing it that way. And let me show you the houses. I still got 2 tree houses to do. Let me show you. This tree house, and I have to do this other tree house right there, that house, and this tree, and then my pizza. But let me show you my other houses. So my other houses was this one. They're not inked yet. And this one is not inked either. So I have to ink it. See my houses? And the tiny one. Look at that froggy paper. Where's the froggy paper? At the sapo. Oh, right here. Lord have mercy. This. The tiny house. Oh, that one. The other one. Is it? That one. And this one. See that? La casita. So there you go. This is what I was waiting for, and I got it, and now I'm happy. I have no complaints. I love the colors. I'm just gonna write everything is possible. Basically, that sounds like a Bible verse, right? Because there's nothing impossible for God. So that's what I'm going to write here. Everything is possible. And then it's going to say acrylic marker. And that's 30. I got this April of this year. And this month is gonna be my youngest daughter's birthday, and my middle brother's birthday as well. So this April is 2 birthdays in my family. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing my creations, and you have an idea how this packaging looks like for not too expensive, not expensive to be honest, acrylic markers. I don't know if that's gonna be light fast, you know, like you paint something and then all of a sudden the sun hits it and it will fade the color. This whole technical term that real artists do, but to me it's just a matter of having fun and stuff that is tucked in this book. The sun is not gonna hit it, you know. It's like the sun is not gonna go into my pages like that because it's not even near the window. Okie dokie, my friends. So there you go. Now I got how many more I said? 5 more to paint. And then I'll show you next week. Today is Friday. Yes, next week I'll show you how they look, what was the end results. And Wednesday I will be joining Beth from Happy Place Crafting. We'll be in the live together, so I'm really excited about that. A little bit nervous because I've never done a live before, but my friend, she's a guru on that stuff, so she'll work me through it, and God willing we'll be able to have some fun. So if y'all watching this today and you want to mark your calendar for the 9th, I would love to see you there cheering us on, you know. And you can join us in the crafting that we will be doing together on that day. So my sweet friends, I'm gonna let you go. I love you guys. You have a blessed weekend. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you Monday. All right, y'all take care. God bless. Bye.